Hey, can everybody hear me? Burmy, if you're still here, much love. Waiting on some people to show up. We're going to do some tarot reads if anybody wants. If you want to be on the list, let me know. Ooh, it's 37 degrees out right now. It's damn cold. How's everybody doing tonight? I already got the cards out. I've been fooling with them and touching them and like getting all my juju on them. I think Shirley shared it out. I put the link up if anybody wants to join. Shirley, get them. I did not get a notification. You know, I've been getting yours as of late, though. But I did what you said. I unsubscribed and then resubscribed. So that might definitely have something to do with it. We're just chilling and hanging out. If you want to pop up, I left the link. Anybody? Figure Shirley will pop up here after a while. Good evening, good evening. Much love to everybody that snuck in. Appreciate y'all for showing up. I'm going to try and do the commitment thing of the Sunday Funday every week for right now. As it looks, I'm going to be making a little bit of a move. And I'm going to be going south for a few months, which my probably body, mind, and soul really friggin' needs. I'm going to go down and spend some time with family and friends and not be alone and try and deal with everything all on my own. And that's what I've been doing the last couple of years. And one thing that I've learned is doing it alone and being the strongest and think that you need to fight and nobody else can do your fight but you. At some point, you have to let others in. We all need help. Just saying. So let me know what y'all smoking on. I know I'm never alone, Shirley. You're always like a phone call away, man, and that's one thing that I love about you. Same with Vermy. I mean that counts at the same time when I'm sitting here in my apartment and you guys aren't on the phone. You know, I don't necessarily have friends or family around here that I talk to or and everything that I've been going through lately, it's been, I want to say, lonely. I could be in a room full of people though and feel that lonely. It's learning to trust. You know, I've had to be my own superhero for so long, and I've had to deal with things on my own that I need to take a step back and let somebody help me for once. And sometimes that's not easy, especially when you've never had anyone to rely on but yourself. Shirley, you coming up? Don't leave me hanging by myself. You know I hate it. So I'm gonna do an Oracle reads tonight, and I kind of let the cards fall out of the deck. Like I don't pick them. I just let them jump out, and I'm gonna do something a little bit different because, like, when I do tarot reads, I don't like reading into them or elaborating on shit. But however, I, s- I thought I just added you.
Hey.
The hell? There she is.
I was like,
I'm gonna do a full read. Like, I'm gonna give my opinion of what I'm feeling off of the cards, which
why does
I
it
really
sound
don't
so
like
low?
doing, but I'm gonna do it.
Can we turn up your volume?
So anybody that wants to read, let me know.
Bye.
Shirley, 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 can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can't hear you, babe.
I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
You can't.
Are you muted?
You can't. I can't.
And I see your lips moving, but I don't hear
No, I'm
anything
gonna back
coming
out.
out your mouth.
I'm peace and come back. I'll be back.
Okay, I'll be right here. Cool night. I didn't hear Night Train. Oh, I'm a dipshit. Shirley, that was my bad. I had the volume down. I love you. I'm sorry.
My mic is working.
Oh, I know it was. I had you. I had my sound muted. I don't know how everybody was hearing me. Night Train's like, we hear just fine. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm an asshole.
Yeah. I was like, at the very end of the conversation, she was coming over to switch over to here. I was like,
I'm sorry. I love you. You're so patient with me.
nah, not at all. I'm not putting up with your bullshit.
Come on, somebody has to.
I got a question.
Night Train's like unmute. Yeah, I know. Durr.
Six. Boss, I feels like I got a blanket around me. Cause I do.
I know. I like that snuggie, man. She's got one of them snuggies, you
Turtle,
know.
turtle.
Oh,
turtle, turtle,
I
turtle.
remember. I remember being a kid, man, and I loved wood heat. We had wood heat down in the basement, right? And we'd be sitting in the living room. You could be damn barefoot, man, with the doors wide open,
Yep.
and like you were not cold.
My mother had a house on Sudbury Street and it had a wood stove. And the only reason she allowed me to light it is because I had to learn how to take care of it. And
Mm-hmm.
fucking, I would put my wood there. I would, right? Like, I would make sure it was, and I wouldn't have a mess over the house. Like, it was not going, there was no wood chips beyond the board, the door, right? There was
Right.
no mess trapped into the house, no smoke, no dirt, no issues. If there was, the wood stove was going.
Oh,
But I had that fucking room like on cremate, and I was just sitting there on my little stool. I had a little stool, it was nice crackling wood, watching it. I was like, oh yeah, that's the gear, and it was so toasty and warm. It worked. It saved a
I'm
life.
telling you, there's nothing like freaking wood heat, dude. I'd
So
rather. I
intense.
promise you guys, I would rather breathe in the fumes of wood burning than I would like what the central air and heat, man. Y'all know there's freon in that shit, and that shit
Look at
leak.
that little the air heaters there, the electric heat. These
Oh
here,
yeah,
it causes brain fog, people.
oh yeah, it does.
It does.
That's why. Listen, you
Make
guys,
it.
it's middle of winter right now, and all I have is electric heat in here. My window's wide the fuck open. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to breathe like real freaking air. The only thing that sucks is I'm living right in the middle of town, and so when I stick my head out the window, I'm right by the red light. So all these fucking big trucks.
Oh, she's the red light district. Whoop whoop.
Listen, the
Do
big
you
trucks
still sell
stop.
Molly?
The
You
big
don't still
trucks
sell
stop for
Molly.
the red lights, man. They're just right in my friggin' window. Because it's the perfect height, you know what I mean? For the exhaust. Because I'm on the first floor, but I'm a high first floor.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like there'd be a basement underneath me normally, but there's a restaurant. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do not like exhaust, y'all, at all. All right, we're going to do a dab. I'm going to attempt to do one. Shirley, I have come to the conclusion that I just suck ass at smoking dabs.
I have come to the conclusion you are correct.
I've tried every way but Sunday to smoke this shit, and either butter just does not work for me, and I should never.
Girl, I've showed you how I did it, but you have not shown me how you did it. And I'm not asking you to do it now because I know you don't want to do that. But there's a way to do this like the professionals.
Well, dude, I go
Masshole
over the
showed,
top of it and it like liquidizes.
Masshole showed me. And I'm telling you, I'm fucking telling you, you don't go back. There's no other way to do it. You're doing it wrong.
I know. But I'll tell you what, I'll fucking smoke the shit out of that reclaim. I didn't mean to fucking knock you off. Hold on.
You didn't knock me off.
I did for a second.
Oh, I'm on fucking watching you. You're a bitch, man.
I didn't mean to.
I'm here
It
trying to.
wasn't fucking on purpose. So who all wants a reading, man? We got 5 people up in here. Does anybody want to read it?
Yeah.
Please speak
Come
up.
on, guys. Let's
Shirley's
make
getting one.
Sunday Funday Tarot Read. Get your tarot read. You never know what your future might hold with Simply Wicked telling it.
And I got Shirley up here for fucking moral support.
I thought I was fucking comedy attraction.
All right, comedy attraction, whatever works for you, sunshine.
See how I let that cool down.
Yeah, so anyway, I just did that dab right and it like liquefied and went right up the fucking tube. So now I'll wait for it to dry out a little bit and then I'll light the fucker again and then I'll actually get a hit off of it. And that's really just fucked up. I'm over trying to smoke a dab.
I'm over the whole dab thing.
I like the buzz from a dab though. When you actually get a hit, no, I do. It's like it just takes me to a fucking level.
It's what I don't like, I think. Because it's so very. It's like. It hits you like the jab slap, I guess. Remember, like.
Right? It's
People
saying
used to
we got
lick their
5
hand.
people in here, so whoever's in here, man, thank you for coming in.
Used to lick their hand and go. Fucking smack your forehead. That was not fun. That was not fun.
Bong hit says just keep going. I know. But see, the thing is, man, I like smoking the dabs in between smoking the flower, because in that way I don't smoke so much. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And like when I'm smoking the flower, and then I'll do a hit of the dab, and it'll
It's
take me to
great.
that next level. I'm
Yep.
down with that.
I'm down with that too. Well, here I am. I'm friggin' smoking bowls. Smoking bowls.
Right. Now, y'all know how I don't like to elaborate on tarot reads, but I'm going to tonight on what my feeling, my perspective, and whatever card I pull for y'all.
I
I'm going to try
appreciate
and
that.
make it a little bit more personalized. The only reason I don't want to do that is because I don't want the responsibility of like being wrong and telling somebody
Okay.
some wrong
So
stuff.
the only person that wants a tarot read right now is me, and
Good.
I use discernment. So you
Okay.
can ask people who wants a tarot read to use discernment. Hey, stranger.
Email. It just keeps going
And going and going. Much love. Thank you for coming up.
Cheers. That's a dab rig. And that's diamonds. Butter. Butter?
Yeah, some gelato.
Butter.
See, and I've got butter that's. Dude, every time I fucking light the nectar collector and get it red hot, and even if I wait like 10 seconds and I touch the butter, it liquefies and it like goes right up the tube. Like I get.
How does it go right up the tube?
Too hot.
Listen.
Too
Look.
hot. Don't do it so hot.
The
Oh, yeah?
remains of what? Yeah.
Low
Look.
temp is where you want the dabs. The lower the temp you can get the dab, the better the taste.
Better the
and the
flavors.
less waste.
Better the smoke.
Yeah, see, I'm really missing out because I'll tell you what, you take the lid off this dab and you can smell the lemon. Yeah, it's got a really nice
I
smell.
know that tastes good. That's
And it's
nice.
a sativa.
Look at the fucking dab you got. You're not doing all that one time.
Fuck, dude, that's like a gram.
Fuck off. He's like,
No, that's probably like
I'm
a quarter
sitting here
gram.
like scraping off the side of my butter, dude. That's probably what's fucking me up.
Simply turn off your YouTube.
Oh,
Look at that sugar.
hold on.
Turn off the volume on the YouTube. There you go. God love Erlo.
Hey, just give me a minute.
I'm fine.
Oh my God, I don't know how I'm gonna do this now.
It's just mute yourself on the YouTube.
Shatterhouse.
Shatterhouse. Ooh, that sounds good.
Wi-Fi live resin bucket.
Ooh, was that a lot? Was
It
that a
was a
lot?
5 gram bucket.
5 gram bucket was a lot of money.
2 of them for $100. 10 grams for $100.
10 grams.
Live resin.
10 grams of butter. 20 grams. $10 a gram. Not bad.
Is that better?
Well, we're not echoing, are we?
Is that better? Do you still hear it?
I don't hear it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, we got one more Vermi.
Now, someone's in the background.
Cheers,
Hi.
cheers.
What up, Verm?
How's it growing?
I wish I was growing. I got a
I'm
funny
growing very well.
Thank you guys for coming out. I appreciate you.
Hey, girl.
No problem, yeah.
Where else would I be 10 o'clock on a Sunday night if it wasn't for Simply Wicked?
Oh, I love you. I'm sorry. I didn't think it was that late where you were at.
It's 10 to 10, girl. Witching hour.
I love you.
Cheers. Look at the fucking weed he got, boy. All on the video cameras.
Oh,
That was
hell
last
yeah.
night. I was up helping trim down last night.
I don't know how to put him. I don't know how. Oh shit! Look at Vermi.
What is
I
that?
don't know how to put you guys on full
Oh,
screen.
shit.
I'm learning.
That's a nice looking shatter.
Fresh pressed rosin.
Yeah.
That's no shit. That's no shit.
So I don't know at Night Train or Vermi if you heard me. Like probably in the next couple weeks, I'm gonna end up in Florida.
Yeah.
It's warmer down there.
Well, it's warmer down there, but like a buddy of mine is doing something like it. I've been working for corporate here at McDonald's under a grill, sweating my ass off, freezing my ass off, going to the freezer and everything else. I really like being outdoors and I love landscaping. It's kind of right up my alley.
Simply.
Yes, ma'am.
I love you.
I love you too. I just need a change. You know, I mean, you get to a point in your life where
This is the best decision you've ever done. This could be the very best decision of your life. Let it be.
Yeah.
Let
For
us see.
sure, this girl needs some change.
This
Like,
is it. Go down to Florida, bitch. Get yourself a suntan.
ah,
Don't forget your sunscreen.
trust.
Um,
All right, I'm looking for my
All right, boys, we gotta mute ourselves. He does this. What do you call it? And then we can unmute
What do
for
we
the
mute for?
read, don't you?
Yeah, well, I'll do your read in a second. Trying to do a dab.
Oh well then. Holy fuck. Sorry, guys.
Now it's cooled off. You're gonna try to finish that dab.
She's gonna fucking try. Yeah.
I'm gonna try, but like,
Simply.
dude, I didn't move from this fucking
So this
spot.
shit just keeps going this way.
Okay, give me a minute to pull my shit together. Wow. All right, I found it.
I'm still working on that last ad, Curly.
Fuck.
Fuck's sake, I still got the fucking remainder of the dab tool. I'm gonna lean off here.
Shit, I love my email.
Yeah, what temp do you run your email at?
589 on this one. It's a cheaper email though.
Yeah,
Bull's got a
You're
fucking
getting technical. I got an email. What the fuck's in the email?
What's an email?
Can't even see it. But there's a centerpiece in the center of the bowl too. But yeah,
Well,
this is a 589.
You got
a little
the
bit
anal
warm
beads
here and
in
there,
there too to swirl the liquid
end up
around.
wasting if I don't get it higher because it's such a cheap fucking email. Doesn't regulate real well.
Yeah. Instead of using a torch, simply it's a heating element. It heats up the bowl for you to the perfect temperature.
Just wraps around your bowl and heats up electronically. It's all wired up to a fucking rig.
Yeah.
Digitally fucking set the temperature, and then this heats up and just warms your bowl.
So you can't fuck your head up. Oh, nice. That's what I
always a fucking controlled fucking temperature hit.
That's what I need, because, like, dude, it's not working fucking my way.
Burn herself so bad.
See, it just keeps going and going. It doesn't waste anything.
But the fucked up thing, all right, is look at, I'll go back and I'll get the reclaim. And you're probably right about getting it too hot, because the reclaim, man, I fucking can smoke the shit out of that. You know what I mean? And actually get it.
It's just hot.
Reclaim.
It's not just the butter, dude. It's like I've got 3 different grams of this shit.
That shit just sits down there in that bottom section right there and pools right up. It gets about halfway full, and I can claim it right out, just pull it right out of there.
Oh, fucked up.
Big old glob.
That's fucked up.
You get them rainy day jars going around like that.
See, and I didn't get a
That's
hot
just
like you told
reclaim.
me to, and I got no freaking smoke, y'all. None.
Black Tar Gang.
Either way too hot or way too cold.
Well, if you knew me, Vermi, I could fuck up 1 car funeral.
Yeah.
See, the best thing is it's controlled temperature, so look how very little smoke's coming off of that. It's not burning and wasting that shit while it's sitting there. That oil's just sitting there keeping warm.
Well, this is
That's
it,
pretty
right?
cool. That's
So
good.
Cap it back up.
I need 1 of those. I'm gonna mute for a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Perfect.
Still going.
Wow.
Yeah, I picked the email up for like $90 on Amazon or something like that. You can get it for about $100. And
That's
fucking the actual fucking banger for it, I think I paid like $17, and it came with a carry case and everything onto it.
Does
So
it
this
say
is
how many
this is the
watts it
carry
is?
case it comes with. Got a
Oh,
little,
it must not be many watts then. It must not pull many watts from the wall, huh?
no, it's regular 110. Doesn't pull much power at all.
Nice.
You can get nicer ones that got auto shut offs and shit like that. This one doesn't have an auto shut off. I got to remember to turn it off, that kind of thing. But for the most part, yeah, it's good to go.
I like the frame you got around your
See, and very
Right.
little waste out of it. That big old dab, and that's all it wasted.
Yeah, how nice you put the background around your around you.
That's an old pick I grabbed from way back. See, go here and
Nice.
it's just an old picture I snagged off the internet way back.
Thank you, Ganja. Ah.
Okay.
Simply wicked.
What? I didn't do it.
How you feeling?
High.
High. He's high now.
Very high.
She is high, and I am tired. I'm gonna go to bed soon.
I'm gonna read your cards right now. I was just shuffling them.
Okay.
Don't go to bed yet, then. Don't get too cozy, comfy in that little
Yeah,
warm.
don't
This is like I could just go like this and be like turtle, turtle, and it pulls me up.
Right. All right.
The color
Someone
squirtle
blows
out.
them out.
Okay. Oh.
Or I could literally take my arm out and just roll my arm up. It could be a fucking pillow.
All right, woman.
All right, listen.
Nice. I got a little bud here too.
This is called
Beautiful.
The
Scooper,
little
man. I got
one,
it.
my ass. That's a
All
big
kind of
one.
popcorny nugs, but she's dank.
Yeah, this is some of my indoor Skywalker.
You gonna measure our fucking penises here,
Nice.
people?
Big old frosty
Let's
bud.
do it.
Lots
I
of
got a
orange hair.
Nice,
big
Shirley.
old bud right
That
here.
OG, that orange hair in there. All them OGs get the orange hair.
Yeah, it does have some good orange hairs in it, yeah.
I'm looking for a big bud.
Come on, nice.
I'm not getting
I'm
one.
still shuffling. Give me a second, Shirley.
You're stuck on one?
Oh, fuck. This
No,
bomb's
I'm
still fully fucking loaded. Shit.
That's always good.
Yeah, I don't even know how long it's been loaded. It's probably been a week or two. Usually I'm smoking cones and whatnot these days. Fucking tubes and whatnot. I get raw tubes. I buy them off of Amazon.
all right. That's twice.
You get like
now.
150 tubes for
I'm
30
taking
bucks.
it. I'm supposed to pull you
So I
5
buy them in bulk. So I haven't been smoking much pipes except for my little pipe.
Shirley, I just wanted a card to flip out, and 5 of them flipped out, and that was twice.
5 of them need to be read simply. Just read them for me, will ya?
Yes, ma'am.
Thanks.
Are you being fucking facetious?
No, I'm being snotty.
Well, yeah,
I love you.
that's what I was thinking.
All right, King of Cups is your
Warn
first.
me. That's what you get for having her muted when she came in.
Uh-huh. All right, King of Cups. All right, the King of Cups is self-controlled, level-headed, and steady. He uses his emotions wisely while with sensitivity, understanding, and concern for the betterment of others. He is aware of his responsibility as a father figure in the midst of a tumultuous world. Sorry. He is articulate and excellent communicator. The king has great insight into the emotions of others, which makes him a wonderful diplomat and humanitarian. Guided by the great intellect and compassionate nature, he is the power advocate of education and a wonderful teacher and healer himself. He has achieved a higher level of emotional responsibility and he engages in his emotions with great wisdom. Okay. Now,
Next.
the
You got
Six
five.
of Pentacles.
Okay.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
This almost sounds like a reading I got from Manic Mouth. Almost the exact same cards one night.
A little bit
Observing the
more of
Six of Pentacles, it's easy to recognize balance as its key meaning or its key message. Balance is a powerful force when put into action. The Six of Pentacles indicates the abundance in wealth we have acquired through hard work and our own initiative. As a result, it is time to thoroughly balance our actions by expressing gratitude through generosity to others, humanitarianism, and good judgment in all our deeds. We are now in a position to learn the value of giving and sharing our wealth with others. Sharing, however, may not always mean sharing our worldly goods. It is also important to recognize and honor the emotional needs of those around us.
Mm-hmm.
By observing more deeply the needs of others, we will learn a great deal about the sharing process. The Six of Pentacles encourages us to explore the balance between giving and receiving. The card
Yes.
can also represent the opportunity to achieve balance between intellectual and emotional forces within ourselves. If we can find balance in these aspects of our personality, we will then become aware of the powerful role that the balance plays in our success and achievements.
Nice.
All right, now your third card was the Five of Swords, which is inverted.
Ooh. Five of Swords.
Right. All five of these cards popped out. Like
Okay.
I didn't have anything to do with it. All right, the character is the Fire of the Swords. Now remember that this card is inverted, Shirley.
Yes, thank you.
Emerged victoriously from the challenge, we clearly see that the confidence of success in a regal statue, indicating power and control. It is important to observe this closely. If this is superficial victory of the ego self, we must evaluate whether our personal success has been achieved by taking advantage of others. If this is an emerging deeper awareness of the true self, we have won a genuine victory. Looking at the cards in their consecutive progression through the suit of swords reveal the deeper interpretation. We have just emerged from our reflective time in the Four of Swords. Through focus, contemplation, and surrendering the self, we have emerged the victor. We have won a battle with our own inner struggles. Perhaps we have released long held beliefs that have not served us well and have limited our Five of Swords suggests we evaluate our victory and gain insight to the experience. We are now an open road with new opportunities and possibilities ahead. Now, with that being inverted, Shirley, you're like straight on your way. Like,
I know.
all right.
I'm on my way.
And we have the Three of Cups inverted.
Ooh, that's another good one.
I like being inverted.
All five of them popped on their own. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration. It expresses joyful circumstances such as sharing our life with others, accomplishing goals, embracing springtime and renewal, and enjoying prosperity and abundance. Most of all, it's about sharing and connecting with friends and family. This card may also be announcing a celebration taking place in the near future,
Damn.
or perhaps a successful collaboration of some sort.
A successful collaboration. Like
Oh,
the
girl. Now wait a minute. We've also got the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine of Swords is your last card. And it's straight up. All right, the Nine of Swords speaks of the great inner despair that leads to an awakening. The character is embroiled in self-pity, denial, disillusionment, and suffering. The Nine of Swords calls for us to arouse the personality from its long-held beliefs. We are often aware of these limiting beliefs, but have refused to do anything about them. Now is the time to decide to stop sitting and recognize our denial, or sitting in sorrow, and to stop playing the victim. We can recognize our denial and face those aspects of ourselves that are limiting us. We can realize our bondage and wake up from our long sleep. This is the promising news. The swords are all aligned and pointing eastward toward the rising sun, like the dawning of the day and awakening to a fresh new morning. Dude, you are well on your way.
Oh, I know it.
In this last one with the Nine of Swords, I want to say stop kicking yourself in the ass. Because it's not full of self-pity. You beat yourself up more than you... Yeah, for sure.
I take
Just
it out
saying.
and pen a time or two with my own fists.
I hope
But
that
I'm
was
okay.
I hope that was a good reading.
Beautiful. It was on point and flawless.
Man,
Thank you.
I think you're going to have fun on this trip. I really do. I think
Oh,
it's
I
going
can't
to be
wait.
like...
It's gonna be great.
How far are you going?
Niagara Falls, 200
Hey,
miles.
man.
Niagara Falls, yeah.
That's right. I was talking about going up there on the American side and flying the drone so we can say hi.
Hey, yeah, that'd be cool.
We'll see squirrels on the other side from the drone.
I'll be like,
I
hey,
can't
I
get
have a
I don't
passport.
have
I
a
can come
passport. I
over.
can't come see you.
Hey, man, I got a fucking passport. I can come see you.
On February 5th or 6th, man, the Canadians are supposed to meet up with the Americans.
I have a passport and I have the documentation to say that I have 2 Pfizer vaccines.
Isn't that fucked up?
What's
I can
that,
come over
Nitrine?
anytime.
Thin Mint cookies, baby jeter. They're in liquid diamond infused.
Nice.
What is it though?
Thin Mint cookies. They're baby jeters, so they're little half grammars
Oh, cute.
infused,
Oh, nice.
coated.
Sick.
I wonder what you were showing earlier. It kind of looked like a cigarette backwards.
Yeah, it did look
They're
super backwards.
baby jeters.
Baby Jesus.
Baby Jeters.
Jeter.
Not
Oh,
Jesus.
Jeter, yeah.
More Jesus.
They got all kinds of different flavors of them: peach rings and apples and bananas and cereals I had, and this one was Thin Mint cookies. We got tons
And
of
I don't
flavors.
care what the fucking name of it is. Is it sativa or
Smoke?
freaking in the couch?
This one's a hybrid.
See?
Right? It's all hybrid now.
That's why I'm not smoking one now. I had enough trouble sleeping last night. I probably wouldn't sleep if I smoked one now. I'd be fucking wound
You got
up.
too high. Did you say you got
save
too
it.
high?
I'll save it for before work tomorrow. Breakfast of champions.
Fuck's sake. I'm doing Mental Health Monday tomorrow, boys.
Good deal.
Yeah, tomorrow I'm hoping to be the last day in that assisted living place. Hopefully. I get to go paint the mechanical room with all the bullshit in it now.
Yay.
All the furnaces and all the electrical panels and
Yeah,
everything
all
else.
the
I get to
fucking
cut
hot
all around and
wipes.
a bunch
Be
of
careful.
brushwork and a little roller.
Be careful.
Oh, it's easy work. It's just tedious fucking shit.
Yeah.
Right. If anybody
You
wants
turn
to
the wrong way, though. Yes.
speak up now, man, for I put the cards away.
Oh,
You can
Jesus.
read mine. I'll let you.
There you go.
Night Train. Oh, hell.
His name is
Hopefully I'm
Michael.
good.
Well, I figured if you wanted me to know that, surely you didn't tell me that. But nice to meet you, Mike. That was my kid's name.
Sorry.
You're good.
Okay. Well, I'm Shirley. Nice to meet you.
Ah, you're Shirley. You don't even like to be called Shirley.
I think we've been acquaintances on YouTube for like over a year now, simply.
Don't call me
Something like
Shirley
that.
Ann.
Well, actually, it's probably been longer than that because it was around the time that they were rallying up for the votes and stuff like that down in D.C. I started.
Do
I think
what?
that's when I ran
Say
into
that
you.
again. Look, you had
When
me
you
at
were
the
done rallying up down there in D.C.,
Yeah.
that's when I started, I think, following your channel. So it's
Oh
been a
man,
year
we're
or two almost.
still doing it. Listen, as a matter of fact, I told you I was going down to Florida, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, old girl that I actually traveled cross country with in the People's Convoy before they disbanded, right? Before we disbanded. I drove all the way to California and back with her and Chris. And it's like when I go to Florida, guess where they're at? They're in Florida. She's gonna be
There you
she's gonna be an hour away from me. And I said, the
go.
only thing that I want to do, girl, is like just put my arms around you and give you like the biggest hug in the world. Because for me being 55 years old, you guys, it was the best experience of my life. I was sitting at home wallowing in my shit about my kid being dead. We traveled cross country. We like opened people's eyes up.
Right.
We couldn't do anything else other than make people aware, and that was the only thing that we were after.
But you were doing something that you felt was a need, and it
Oh,
makes
it's
your soul
coming
so much
back.
better that way.
It's coming back, but we gotta wait for spring because in reality, man, most of us are camping out. We don't have homes because we're willing to give them up. I'm dead serious about that, and it's there. You go.
I'm one of
It's
those
all about,
hardcore bikers, simply.
huh?
See, I'm one of those hardcore bikers. Christian
Right on.
Motorcyclist Association.
But the thing is us being patriots and loving our country, you know, we're labeled as terrorists now. And I think that is the most fucking jacked up bullshit I've ever heard in my entire life.
Our
Like
country's more and
Michigan,
more in distress every day right now.
most of our military, man, is somebody's son, somebody's daughter that we
Squirrels is
love.
dying. She's
Fading fast.
half out.
Good night. Loves you guys.
Night squirrels.
See you in the morning.
She gone.
Should be calling one of us before morning, Vermy.
No doubt.
All right, Night Train, you wanted to read?
Sure.
All right, you got to give me a minute, dude. I got to smoke some more of the bowl and just like chill.
All right. That's what I'm doing.
Love you, Shirley.
Good night, Glitter World. Peace.
That's what I'm doing. I'm putting some of this. This is Scooper Man, is what this weed's called.
That
I
child
don't
right
know.
there inspires the
Thanks,
fuck
bud.
out of me. Do you know with her whole trip going to Niagara is really what's pushing me to go to Florida? Like, because I will sit here for the next 2 weeks and like fucking try and talk myself out of leaving. When I know
Yeah.
in reality, it's probably the best decision I could make.
Change is good. Change is
has,
good. I need to get a break away from here myself. You know.
right.
I do the same shit over and over and over. I feel like a hermit these days because it's wintertime in Michigan, so we're all tucked inside, and you know, it's supposed to be like 40-some degrees tomorrow. I got 2 drones charged up so I can try to get out. It's supposed to be sunshine. I'm like, I want to fly, man. I want to do something.
Right. In Florida, though, they got a bunch of tiny houses, communities.
Mm-hmm.
which, dude, I would love to have, like my dream is to have one of those fucking transit vans, the extended, you know what I mean?
I don't need nothing big, really. We got
No, I
too
don't
much
either.
space, but in the end, me and the wife have always talked. We don't want a whole lot of things and whatnot. We want just a smaller place, a room for her, a room for me, and
Right.
like a 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom house is pushing it, but it's got to be a smaller one. I don't need a lot. I need a garage.
I like the whole I like the whole idea of being able to travel though. Wherever, you know what I mean?
Yep.
That I do, because there's so many. I'm 55
Travel's
and
just getting so expensive nowadays, though.
well,
Gas and everything else, and the
it's
economy the
getting
way
hard
it
to be
is.
able to park anywhere too.
Yep. Yeah,
You know what
finding
I
places.
mean? Yeah.
A lot of businesses have closed down over the last few years, especially camping wise, because they haven't been busy. They didn't make the revenue in the last couple of years because nobody could
Do
do
you want to
anything.
know why they're shutting it down? Because listen, that's how people thought that they could get around the government and live cheaper. Oh my God,
Yeah.
they're just cut into their fucking pockets. That's why. Have you
Yep.
seen LA as of late, dude? They've got 2-story fucking homeless encampments made out of pallets and shit now.
Yeah.
And they can't make a move.
No.
I'm like, whoa,
Just
dude.
pushing them further away from the borders and whatnot, and other towns down in Utah and all over the place.
Hey,
It's
my kid
everywhere.
died. My kid died because Mr. Joe Biden wanted to dump off a bunch of fucking illegal immigrants in the next town over. Justify that, you fucking asshole.
Well, I hear you. I'm up in Bay City, Michigan, so I know we see Saginaw and Flint and Detroit. Yeah.
Fentanyl, man, it's deadly, and
Right.
like, what kills me is people make light of it and then they want to fucking bitch at you. Well, fact check that shit because you're not speaking the truth. Well, motherfucker, if we ain't seen a bunch of people die from it,
Yeah,
what
we
the
got a
fuck
bunch
am
of
I
dope
lying
heads
about?
working
Fact
for us.
check what?
Guys that are fucking so pilled up they spend thousands on Vicodins a week, and fucking others that are fucking over there fucking shooting up in the fucking bathrooms over there while we're trying to build an old folks home or paint it or whatever. I'm
You
like,
know what kills me about
fuck,
that is, like, listen, they
idiots.
said that I was an addict and all this other shit, right? My mom broke her neck. She was addicted to Percocets from the time she was 40 fucking 2 years old. And it's like when you get hooked on them opiates, man, you don't ever come off of them. And I thank God for this. I'm like allergic to anything that has codeine in it,
That's my bottle of Tramadol from my shoulder surgery fucking 7 months ago.
right? Don't take it, do you?
The
Like for
lifestyle
me,
takes
I
almost as
was
many of
never
those as
into
I
the painkillers though. They made me sick to my stomach. If I was subscribed like Lortabs, I
Yep.
could take like 1.5. And if I took another one in between a 12-hour period, I would actually puke.
I'm allergic to codeine, so I can't have a whole bunch of shit.
See,
I'm
that's
very
what I'm
limited.
saying. Thank God
I'm
for that.
very limited of what I can get.
Thank God. Demerol, man. Now that's another story.
Although when I had my fucking blood clots, that morphine at the hospital sure felt good.
Listen, Demerol would get me bad because it does not make me sick. I don't know what's in that shit, but I don't think it's a lot of codeine. I'm just saying.
Right?
And that was prescribed to me at the hospital, y'all. I wasn't doing it off of the streets or anything like that. I'm just saying. But I'll tell you what, that Demerol, like taking the pain edge off, yeah, that shit worked really good. It probably worked better than morphine. I did not like the morphine when they shot at my vein. However, I had a
Well, I
spinal.
needed it at that point. I have blood clots in both my lungs and fucking in my leg.
Well, I had a spinal
Oh,
with one
yeah.
of my kids.
If I'd have waited a couple more hours, I might not be here now.
With one of my kids, they give you the epidural or whatever, right?
Nope.
Well, they didn't just give me the epidural. What they did was they shot the fucking morphine into my back and spread it into my blood. So, like, I could walk around like I wasn't operated on. I was feeling no fucking pain, but it didn't mess my head up.
Right.
Like, yeah, the morphine didn't affect my head at all because it was injected into my back. It was just like a major pain blocker. Now that shit I get, you know what I mean? But we rely on pharmaceuticals way
I've had
too
4
much.
nerves in my back infused and whatnot on my spine so that they could fucking, because I was getting pains in my back from working and shit. So they fucking infused, burnt down the fucking nerve endings just on my back.
And did they shave your discs too? Do you got spurs and shit?
No, it was just the nerve. They were building around the nerves and pinching the nerves. So there's 2 nerves in each of your discs on each side.
Right.
The smaller one's just a little tiny nerve that comes out, and it fucking got growth around the bone growth around it and was pinching it off and causing pain. So what they do is they go in and they fucking deaden the end of that nerve, just burn the end of the nerve and whatnot, so that it's not being pinched and whatnot.
Yeah,
So
fuck that shit. They can no be.
yeah, that was years ago.
No, but you know what? Thank
I
God.
used to go in and get the cortisone shots in my back and for my discs or whatever. When I go in and lay down, they'd ask if I wanted local or not. I'm like, no.
People wonder why I climb trees because I don't
4
want to
straight
be
shots in the back
like that, man. Fuck no. No,
yep.
I climb trees like
Big old long needle like that, straight in the back 4 times, and then boom, 20 minutes later, I was driving my cell phone.
No, but see, fuck a doctor. They'll fuck you up more than they'll help you.
Yeah.
I
Well, that
broke
was to
my arm.
prevent me from having to go on before.
I broke my arm. I went to the hospital. They took x-rays of it. They wanted my arm pinned. No, mine was a little higher up. Where your tattoo is going around your arm?
No, up here.
My bone was broke.
Right here. I have 2 surgery points. They've done 2 surgeries on this shoulder so far.
Yeah, that's what they told me. That's what they told me. And I took
they reattached the tendons in my rotator cuff.
Fuck you, you ain't touching me. And I healed my own arm. Fuck them.
Well, mine was torn. The tendons in my rotator cuff were torn. 3 out of 4 of the tendons were torn. And they had to reattach a couple of them. So
my bone between my shoulder and my elbow, that bone on your arm was broken half. Like severed.
Yep.
They wanted me to come back in for an operation. They put my arm in a fucking sling. Gave me like 3 days worth of Loratabs. And bet I took them bitches because I was in pain. Right. However, I started out with a can of peas in that fucking sling, and I kept my arm in the sling, and I never lost the muscle weight on my arm. I built my arm back up 2 months later. I did an army in 3 minutes with that fucking arm that was broke. Fuck a doctor. Listen to your body, people. All right. I'm shuffling your cards, dude.
Cool.
Listen to your body. It'll tell you. All right. 1, 2. Three. All right. Okay. Set the 6 of Wands.
It's way up there.
No. No. No.
She said the Wands?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Are you high, Vermy?
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's the Ten of Wands.
I got my wand.
Okay, the Ten of Wands is oriented to the right, which indicates moving towards the future. The wands are bundled together, clutched tightly, and represent our collected mental and spiritual possessions. We have integrated a great deal in our journey through the wands. Now we are becoming aware that with knowledge and inner wisdom comes responsibility. It is possible that we could be overburdened by the labors of our higher work, and this card may indicate being overextended in our present position. But with persistence and determination and willingness to release our treasures into the world for a higher good, we will achieve any goals and complete any task. Then, Six of Cups inverted.
Adriana.
The Six of Cups is a card of renewal and new beginnings. We've left behind self doubt and fears, and now we are ready to begin sharing. Feelings and generosity and openness of the heart are coming from within. We're sharing and trusting, and we engage in the world. This card invites us to be grateful for friends and family and to give generously with pure and innocent intentions. It suggests that now is the time for fresh beginnings wherever possible in our lives. And then Two of Swords inverted. The Two of Swords represents a position of calm preparedness, blinded to the choices of events yet to come. The character is poised, perceptive, and in a state of readiness for whatever lies ahead. This card also represents facing choices or challenges with mental clarity and the ability to not succumb to any emotional reactivity. From this composed position, we have the inner clarity to remain open and patient. The Two of Swords imparts the idea of trusting in invisible forces at play and remaining balanced and confident. I hope that was a good read for you, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
All he said was, I don't know what to think about that.
Yeah.
Hey, Adriana.
It is
Much
good.
love, everybody.
Like I was saying, I got people at work that are just idiots or whatever and whatnot. I'm the senior type guy at the job and whatnot. So, I mean, some of that stuff is like playing in, and some of it's like, okay, with motorcycling and Christian motorcyclists and whatnot, putting it out there more. And I don't know, just trying to be open for more people.
Right.
Dealing with shit different.
You do realize you got like a big transition coming up, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's happening or what's going on, but you
Oh, the
got
wife just took on a new job, and this year's our first year. This summer, we're both planning on being on a vacation at least once. She's got 4 weeks of vacation this year, so
right on.
between it's going to be quite a different. The last 2 years have been kind of a struggle because we just moved and now we moved again, and so we've got a couple years. But with her work and my work, and there's some changes going. But yeah, lots of different things.
I'm gonna
That's
jump
good.
down into chat
Try
simply.
to go to Sturgis for the first time this year.
Oh, right on. All right, Vermy, I love you, man. Thank you for coming up.
Yeah, thanks for
Adriana,
having me.
much love.
Talk to you later, Night Train.
Peace, man.
Good
Yeah,
night.
I love that you came up, Vermy. Thank you.
Glitter Bomb's still here.
Oh, she's probably lurking in the background.
She's down there in the chat. Glitter Bomb's my dear.
I love me some Shirley, man. She gives me motivated. She like makes me think too.
She's good. She's good people. I miss
Oh
having
yeah,
Brain Jerk all the time and getting to see her and whatnot, but now I'm
we
working more and
miss
this and
brain
that. So
jerking you guys,
I
and
don't get I don't get to get on there and hang out with anybody. Like Shirley's on there every morning, and sometimes I get in there and lurk and listen while I'm working or whatever. But to get on the panel and whatnot, I'm just too busy.
I
Especially
know.
where we've been working the last few weeks. We've been at the doing a 16 room expansion on an assisted living home, so we've been doing a lot. There's only like 7 in our company, so I mean there isn't a lot of guys to go around, and half of them haven't been at work, and half of them ain't worth the shit. That only leaves a few of us that are worth anything. So
Okay, Vermin. We knew you were. We knew you were, Shirley. We love you. She's in chat. She's just kicked back in her snuggie right now on the couch. I can see her propped up with her little pillow just watching the
right,
laptop.
listen to the football game. I come in here when the football game was starting, and
Oh, who's playing?
it's Green Bay and Lions right now.
Mm,
Lions, up until today, Lions were in a possible playoff, but it looks like they're knocked out of the playoffs now. So
right.
now they're trying to set the playoff different for other people by winning or losing. You know?
Yeah. So where's the Ravens on there in the playoffs?
I'm not even sure right off. There's so much because we're doing like everybody's doing final games for wild card seats and all that kind of stuff right now.
Right.
Right out, so it's been a lot of shuffling as far as where people are sitting right now, wild cards and everything else. I don't know. I've only kept up with the Niners a little bit, kept up with the Lions. Dallas very little because my sister in law is down in Texas. So
See, since I stopped watching TV, I promise you, dude, I pay like what is it, $4.99 a month? You know,
I'm on
for
the
like.
internet all the time. I don't. Yeah, I don't.
Well,
My
I don't
TV's
know how to
background
watch
noise.
football. Now, if you want to know how to watch wrestling online for free,
You know,
I
like
can hook you right up.
Wednesdays, I'll have the TV on in the background. I'll be hanging out on the internet watching drone stuff and whatnot. You know, different streams and whatnot. And
Right,
I'll have the TV on in the background with like moonshiners going or whatever, background noise. You
right,
know, like right now it's muted. The game's on, but it's muted. So,
right. You can't get copyrighted for that.
well, I'm blocking 95% of the screen. So
Yeah,
that's why I like using the dual screen too, because it minimizes more.
I'm gonna
This
start
way,
doing
it
some.
minimizes more of what's being visible and whatnot. You know.
I'm gonna throw everybody off because I think I'm gonna do some wrestling reviews.
There you go.
Cause like no, right now WWE, like with Vince stepped down in the matches and the way things going down, like I never thought that I would like Charlotte Flair winning for the
You know.
14th time.
Yeah,
But the way she
I've been
come back
watching.
and the way the storylines are right now, dude, I'm all about it. Like with the whole Bray Wyatt thing. I mean, when you come down to creative and you want to get into it, like the whole reason that I started watching wrestling as a kid was the fucking storylines. And that goes back to George the Animal Steel. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? The dude that had the hairy back and the green fucking tongue and he like chewed on the buckles.
yeah.
It's like, come on, you followed that story.
Just
But
like Mankind and The Undertaker and Kane and yeah, it's the whole storyline behind the characters and
right,
whatnot.
but since Vince stepped down and they've been letting these guys like kind of free range on their promos and
Uh,
storytelling. It's like if
Getting
if
kind
you
of
if you give a wrestler a chance, most times at a not they're not gonna drop the ball, especially on a storyline. You know what I mean?
you
That's and the storylines have been getting better. Like I was surprised. Like I thought I was gonna be pissed off about Charlotte winning, but I wasn't.
know.
And I can look, you got to give credit where credit is due. There's not a bitch in the wrestling world that can fucking touch Charlotte Flair.
I haven't kept up with wrestling a whole lot lately. I was watching Doris's channel, Doris and Jimmy C.
Yeah.
I was watching Doris a little bit here and there and watching those just to give her watch time and whatnot. But I don't know. There's so much fakeness to here and there. And I do like the IWR. It's more up close and whatnot, you know, and I supported Brain Jerk and whatnot. So I was watching that kind of stuff and whatnot. But
right.
And I watch a little bit here and there, but not much.
That's the thing, though. I don't just watch WWE. Like, I watch all wrestling. Like, I like New Japan. If I cover one, I'm going to cover it all. But what I like about what each industry is doing right now, they're all doing really good fucking storytelling.
Yeah.
No matter which company it is right now. Because AEW's got some really cool storylines going on. And then you got WWE over here that's got some. I thought, listen, we all know the news broke. Vince McMahon is now back in control of WWE's in the background, and he said he's not fucking with the talent. However, if I know anything about McMahon, and I've been watching
he's always get as long as he's got the money invested, he's still gonna have final say. It's just a matter of whether he's on TV or not.
He's gonna fuck some
and
shit.
Now he's getting old and senile, so they're just trying to move him further and further away from.
But they don't, because if they want to sell the company, they got to bring him back in, man. Because he's like a fucking major.
It's all part of the storyline for that too, though. That's all family narrative with everything with stuff. It's been that way for years with Stephanie. And
can I tell you? Best friends with Donald Trump. Do you, dude?
There's so much storyline.
Best friends with Donald Trump. I need. Come on. Listen,
anyway,
when they busted him with them chicks and the whole lawsuits come out and he had to stand down, right? They tried to pull Donald Trump into that shit.
No.
That was around the time Donald Trump was involved with WWE, don't you know?
Yeah, but we won't even get into all of them over hanging out at the Playboy Mansion or some shit either.
No.
You know what I mean? There's probably some stories we don't know about. Anyway, I'm out of here. I'm going to go watch the rest of this football game.
All right, you have a good night.
Thanks for the read.
Thank
have
you,
a good night.
everybody, for tuning in. Nobody else wanted like a reading, so I guess I'm gonna
go do some content. I mean, you know,
because I'm not gonna sit up here and talk to my fucking self.
Right, I hear you. All right, take care, girl.
Much love. Thank you for popping up. Does anybody else want a reading? There's 6 people in here. At least say hi. Leave a like. I appreciate y'all for hanging out. Much love to everybody. And I really need to start doing this every week. I need to make a commitment to follow through. Much love, Night Train. Thank you for being up. Vermy, thank you for being up. I love you, Shirley. You can pop back up if you want to. Don't leave me sit by myself. I got 5 people in here. I can't just end the live stream now. That would be rude. Oh, come on. You know you ought to. Sister? I do know this. Night Train's got some major changes coming up, which is a good thing. Surely do too. I didn't pull me a card. I scared. I think I'll wait for Manic to pull me a card. I'd rather somebody else read for me. Shirley, you gonna come up? Or are you gonna leave me hanging out by myself? Mm-hmm. Oh no. I don't want to sit up here and talk to myself, Shirley, if you're not going to come up. Damn it. Oh, she's sleeping. All right, I love you guys. Nobody wants to come up and hang out. I'm going to dip on out of here. Thank you for popping in for Sunday Funday Tarot Chit and Chat. I'm going to make a commitment to do it every Sunday. Remember, stay humble, stay kind, spread some love and good vibes. Much love to everybody, everywhere.